Hi there, I'm Poppy, and today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks on how to win your very first Fortnite game. Now, as a disclaimer, before you watch this method will not work 100% of the time. This is not a hack or anything like that. This is just some helpful advice to help you win your very first game. So here you are at the start of the game inside of the battle bus. Now, what I would recommend for beginners is landing at one of the 7 aim bases that are placed on the map. One of the primary reasons I personally recommend landing at the aim bases on the map are simply because of the 3 airplanes that can spawn there. Airplanes provide a relatively safe way to damage or even completely eliminate an opponent and obtain some much needed upgrades to your current loadout. Another reason why I would personally recommend landing at an aim base at the start of the game is because of the 3 possible chest spawns that are there that you have just seen me loot on screen. Now that you've completely looted the first aim base, it's time to head out using one of the airplanes that have spawned there. As soon as I left the aim base, I went straight for Loot Lake to check if there was any items left behind from unlooted chests. Okay, so it's kind of a dick move, but if you see an opponent like that, you really need to ram at them with a plane. Like, it's gonna be really annoying, and it's probably gonna piss them off, but it's the smartest thing you could do. It upgrades your loot, and it just helps you out in general. So during that fire right there, I kind of noticed that my plane did take a little bit of damage as I did ram into him a little bit, and I hit a few objects along the way. So I decided to head back to the previous aim base and grab another plane. Obviously, if you're trying to win your first game and you're not really trying to go for kills, you're just trying to play as passive as possible. So it's really smart to have a plane that has the most health that it can possibly have. As I said a second ago, we're trying to play this game as passive as possible because, like I said, we're going for the win. So I'm going to head over to a place on the map called Umbrella where it has a ton of rocks in it and you can get a lot of materials from it. In that time lapse right there, I really just wanted to showcase how good of a spot Umbrella is if you're low on mats and you just need to replenish them a little. So unfortunately I did end up taking a little bit of damage after I hopped in my plane and left motel, so I figured it would be a wise move to just kind of check these little chests on top of these 2 mountains over here to see if I could get some shield to replenish the health I just lost. So unfortunately, as you saw there, I didn't really find any shields at all, so I ended up kind of moving my way around to see if I could see any on the ground, and I just did not. So when you're in a situation like this, you want to check every single possible spot there may be shields at. So as I was leaving the mountain that you just saw a second ago, I realized that there was a big build battle going on top of the mountain that has a house on it by Fatal Fields. So what I decided to do from there is I kind of just decided that I would third-party that because it may possibly have meds there. So I decided that would be a good idea, and I'm just going to kind of let this play out, and I'll review it once it's done. So I paused the screen right here to showcase what I was really doing here. So I realized that I was low on health and he kind of had an angle on me. However, I figured that he was about to come running through that door right there. And so I figured when he shoots out my staircase, he's not going to be expecting me to be ready there to shoot him. He's going to expect that he's going to be able to shoot through my wall right there. And if I have a pump angled on him and I get the shot off first, he's not going to be able to hit me at all because I cannot withstand a single shot from this gun right here. So as you see right here, I pump him in the head and that's easy, and I get so many meds off of this fight right here. When going for your first win, you do want to play more passive. You do want to not really go for kills as much. However, in some situations, if you are really low on meds and you just really need kind of a lifeline, sometimes you just have to rush fights, and that's fine. But you need to make sure that you have planes and you really are third partying, because you're not going to win a fight against a guy if he has 200 health and you have 75. It's just not going to work out like that. So continuing on in that same game, we end up in an area towards Fatal, like kind of in a rock quarry area, and I decide, because I want to pick a fight with a guy I shouldn't pick a fight with, I snipe him, and that's not a smart idea because this guy is very, very sweaty, and makes me piss my pants when I get third partied by another guy, which is kind of just like revenge for all the people I've third party, but that doesn't matter. So I am getting third party here, and as you can see right here, I do end up falling off and dying, which is my own fault, to be completely honest with you. However, this just goes to show that this method will not work every time, but every once in a while this method will work, and you will be rewarded for playing passively and winning your very first game of Fortnite Battle Royale. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. It is my first, so if you have any suggestions on how I could, well, just improve this YouTube video, leave it in the comments below. Don't be too hard on me though. I'm new to this, okay, and I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive. Please don't be too mean, please. And on top of that, I also stream, and I stream more than I make and edit YouTube videos. So if you want to support me there, you can follow my Twitch account. Link will be in the description below. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.